Can you explain to me what happened at the Crusades? Because I don't know anything. Whenever like I talk to, no, honestly, whenever I talk to people about religion and they go, "Why don't you believe in God?" I go, well, I always say, "Oh, the Crusades," just as a blanket statement,
right?
And then they go, "Oh yeah, that's right." You know what I mean? And I just kind of move on, but I don't even really know what I'm talking about.
It's the religious war, the Christians versus the Muslims.
Oh, so is that what happened?
That was it, big time. Oh, they fought a lot over ancient Turkey. The Christianity thought that their religion was the best. Muslims thought theirs was. You know what the interesting thing is about?
Who won the Crusades?
Nobody really knows. I mean, I would say really kind of the Christians, but that's but I have Christian tattoos all over my body. I'm actually fighting in the modern day crusade.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're going up against the Church of Latter-day Saints tomorrow. That's our match.
Oh, yeah. I'll be winning.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But what was interesting is I read a book about it, and they said that you would think that the Muslims, right, because you hear like these things like, oh, it's a very racist thing right now. To be like, oh, you'll hear like, oh, Muslims, dirty, whatever. That's all such a bullshit.
Bullshit.
It's a racist thing.
All the Muslims I know are clean.
No, right, because it's reverse racism. Because what would happen is actually the Muslims were so was so educated, so hygienic. They had science hundreds of years before the Christians. Where the Christians came in kind of gangly, disgusting. The Muslim people said that they could smell the Christian army coming from miles away. So they were dirty, filthy heathens. Right. Where Muslims were high science, education, astronomy,
yeah,
all that, Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
They did it everything.
Wow.
Yeah, they had it all.
Yeah.
Podcasts.
Yeah. What did the Muslims invent back then that we still use today? Without the Muslims, what would we not have? Algebra. That's huge.
The Arabic.
That's a big one.
Numeral are numbers. Arabic numbers system.
Okay, let's go. Let's just zoom in.
Yep.
Things the Muslims invented. Coffee. Bro.
Look at this. Every time
Allah. Thank you, Allah.
Every time I take a sip, I say, praise be to Allah.
Yeah, there's another one. Algebra is huge. Hospitals, bro.
Toothbrush.
Dude, really?
Had disgusting teeth.
Because look at the English.
Deodorant.
Yeah.
Smelling spices. You know what most of the wars, crusades were over? Salt.
Whoa.
They wanted everybody wanted each
clocks,
other salt.
bro. They invented clocks, bro. That's legit, dude.
Optics, university.
I haven't even heard of windmills.
Yeah.
Beheading. Beheadings are on there. Yeah. That's good. That's interesting.
The crank.
The crank. Wow.
What is crank? Street drug?
I know a little statistic I read the other day.
Tell me.
A black kid invented the doorknob.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Google it.
That guy invented the door fucking knob, dude.
What the hell were they doing before?
They were difficult to open. You know what I mean? But he made it, and he made no money off of it.
He just, wow.
Yeah, people just stole it from him. Like, oh, wow. I could have thought of that. And just took it from him.
That's very interesting.
But that guy invented it. What's his name?
Osborne Dorsey.
Osmond Dorsey. Fucking credit
invented the doorknob.
Yeah.
The Dorsey knob, they should call it.
Yeah, the Dorsey knob. Thank you, because I use doorknobs still to this day.
Yeah. Because every door was like a saloon door then back then. You just have to push it open.
Oh, right.
I guess.
And he was able to find the little mechanics and little intricacies of that. That's incredible.
Yes, Osborne Dorsey, African-American man who invented the doorknob and the doorstop in December of 1878.
Well, doorstop seems like somebody would figure that out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And he was born a slave.
I mean, right.
He became freed. He became a freed person.
Wait. He invented it while he was enslaved?
He was born into slavery, and then he says he became a freed slave. So I don't know.
And then after he was able to.
Yes.
Imagine all the things they could have invented if they weren't slaves.
I know.
Think about that.
Right.
Like, creams or whatever.
Exactly. No, I agree. I think about
that. That's not racist.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can say it, though. You're Asian.
Yeah,
you can't really.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I don't know that Asians, even though Asians are the most racist pound for pound people, we whites get the worst, but Asians are. I mean, it's horrifying how racist
I don't know.
we are amongst each other.
I've heard that been said, and that's really, there's no evidence to back that up.
I mean,
what?
I mean, the Chinese, they came in and Japanese came in and they were bayoneting Chinese babies and killing them. They all hate each other. They think the Koreans are, well, Koreans are the top. China's the top one, then Japan, then Korea, then Vietnam, then Laos. Right?
I mean, I don't know why there's a ranking, but if I were to rank it, I have my own ranking.
Well, if you want to hear come to our meetings.
Oh, your white meetings. Okay, well then explain to me why based on the rankings.
China's the number one.
Why?
Biggest, most populous.
But you're
biggest
just basing it
economy.
on geography, right? The size of mass.
No, and people and
Yeah.
and how much real estate they own.
Okay, but it's still based on the land, right? I want to get into like, you know what I mean, what they've invented and you know.
Well, China invented everything.
What?
China was the one
That's
that
true.
they all
Gunpowder.
Yes, gunpowder, spaghetti.
Spaghetti, yeah. Really, spaghetti?
Yeah,
Oh.
Chinese.
Yeah.
The finger trap.
Yeah, finger trap's a good one.
Yes.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
What else did they invent?
You said
how about
warfare on horses.
right.
Chinese.
Yeah. They also invented what's the thing?
Chariot.
No.
Plow.
No. Yeah. I forgot what it's called, but well, I'll act it out. How many people? Yeah, rickshaw.
Rickshaw.
There
That's
we
what
go.
it is.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, they invented alcohol.
That's a huge one.
That's a big one.
Dude, that's like one of the number one things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noodles. Silk.
That's incredible.
They said, wait a second. Chinese invented toothbrushes too? I thought.
Yeah. Let's get down to that. What is going on? What's going on there?
Come on.
It's them claiming it, though.
That's what.
We are made about what?
How do you know? Look at my teeth. Or whatever. I don't know. Why would they?
They're so clean.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to Koreans. What did Koreans invent?
Okay.
Probably not much.
Let's do Koreans. Let's see what did they invent. Let's see. What did Koreans possibly invent? K-pop.
All right.
Infection control robot.
Well, now we're getting into the future. We're like, oh, well, fuck the past. You know what I mean? We
The
need,
future.
you know, everybody have an infection.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we need a robot to do that. Yeah.
Braille translation. That's nice. That's helpful.
That's huge.
Yeah. Software that predicts cardiac arrest.
Dude, you know how sometimes you're watching a movie and you go, God, I wish this wrapped around. I wish it wrapped around my whole body. They invented the wraparound movie, dude.
Smart glasses reimagined.
Yeah. So they didn't even invent the smart glass.
No.
We are reimagining it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's his software that predicts cardiac arrest. Oh, that's a good
Oh, look
one.
at this one. Inflatable isolation wards.
Really?
So
You know how isolation wards
Yeah.
are so on the ground? You know,
Yeah.
it's so stern and, you know what I mean?
They put you in an isolation ward and they push you down the river.
Yeah. Wow.
on an inflatable.
That's incredible.
It's
so
pretty
we
big.
didn't really invent anything.
A flexible screen TV.
Yeah. It's one of those things where we took other inventions and made it better.
But that's okay. That's what you're good at.
Right. That's what we were good at.
Here are some. Look, 5G smartphone, 3D hologram, recharging roads for electric vehicles. That's
Wow.
pretty big.
Because I think that we only got into the game of that.
Jaegon-gu, an automated self-striking water clock.
What? We invented that?
Yeah.
I have 4 Jengangus, dude. I have 4 of them at home. Yeah. Wow.
But that's good, though.
Incredible. That's incredible. Let's go. Now, this is great. Let's go to Vietnamese. Because we're ranking the Asians, right? So,
What did they?
what did the Vietnamese invent?
Yes.
Let's guess before. Trail.
And by the way,
Okay.
just know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen, by the way, too, is people are going to say that you're allowing me, a white person, to make fun of Asian culture and
all
that stuff.
Okay,
And
that's
you're
it.
gonna
All right.
get-
Push pause for a second. All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that real quick. Okay. I want to talk about that right now.
Okay.
I make fun of whites so much and their culture. I really do. And a lot of my friends make fun of my culture, right? But Korean isn't my culture. I'm an American. I was born here. I have the same sensibilities as everyone else. You know, I don't know. I mean, I like the food. I do feel like when I'm around my Korean friends, it does feel a little different in terms of like shared American experiences that we
Okay.
bond into. But I love you so much. I know there isn't a racist bone in your body. And what we do is it's healing for us. It's a pleasure to do what we do. I think it's healthy, you know what I mean, to out of love make fun of each other. And this is to me not a bad thing. You know, I think it's a positive thing. I think this is what dock workers did back in the day when like you had different cultures at a dock, right? And they didn't know each other's languages and they made fun of each other's mustaches or the way someone talked, and they would all laugh, drink a beer at the pub or whatever. And it was their way of bonding and So I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think you've ever said anything racist. You never said anything that's offended me. And there are a lot of Asians that don't like what I do. A lot of them.
Right.
And they've told me to my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're a disgrace, or you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and it's like I don't feel that way. You know?
Right.
I do what feels right. I think that I think I'm very funny, and I think you're very funny. And so can we get past that?
Yeah.
Let's make fun of the Vietnamese. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. Anyway,
Okay, so what did they do? Hand embroidery.
let's go. Let's go to the first one.
Okay.
The ATM, dude. Are you sure?
They said Du Duc Quang, a Vietnamese inventor, co-invented the ATM.
Oh, co-invented.
Co-invented.
Who's the other guy?
White guy.
Jew.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jew. Yeah. Let's get
A guy that looks like Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the second is the conical hat, also known as the non la. This hat is believed to have originated in Vietnam over 3,000 years ago.
What is that?
Aliens, you know.
Yeah. Like a cone head hat.
No, it's one of those flat hats with the little.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, that hat?
Yeah.
They invented that hat.
They invented that.
Yeah. Wow.
Like Raiden from Street. Oh,
that,
there it is.
They invented. That's incredible. That's a pretty cool hat.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And it's a good idea. It keeps you,
Yeah.
the sun out of your face.
It just looks weird.
It does look kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But you could make it cool.
Yeah. Anyway, the lacquerware.
Yes.
A natural product that has been made in Vietnam for centuries, with pieces dating back to the 4th and 5th century. Okay. Hand embroidery. I mean.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know. They haven't really done. This is why they're kind of not at the top of the list. Divisions. They don't have anything. Not reimagining.
Well, the Bakov
anything.
antivirus is pretty good.
That's pretty big.
How many times have you had Bakov?
I have had Bakov.
Right, and you're like, oh, God damn, I'm gonna die, and then they had the antivirus.
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, what's some
other things invented by Vietnamese people include
Vietnamese calligraphy.
Yeah, but that's just. It seems like
it's
because no one else uses it.
Yeah. They don't.
No one in Cambodia is going, I'm doing Vietnamese calligraphy. Doing their own
no.
calligraphy. Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't.
Fong shading. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Yeah.
Yeah. This is why they're not. They're kind of.
All right. So let's put them right now based on what we see.
Put them at 5.
At 5, but then we never did Japanese. I'm sure it's a lot.
Japan is 2. China's 1.
So let's go to Japan.
Japan was 2, and Korea.
Well, based on Korea though, I think we're like 4th.
No. Well, let's see what Japan invented.
Let's see. Zoom in.
Japan's a big deal. The electronic rice cooker, that's big. You use that every day.
Godzilla, that's huge.
Godzilla big.
Godzilla's huge.
CDs, laptops, karaoke.
Oh my God.
Batteries, eyedrop funnels, novels, selfie sticks.
Robotics.
I mean, Japanese are big, dude.
Huge. Emoji.
The QR code.
It really is it. The
jet ski. She's on your show.
God. Oh yeah.
Instant noodles.
Calculators. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, based on this, they're number 1, dude.
They are, you think?
Yeah, based on this, they're number 1. That's a lot.
Happy faces.
Happy faces, Hello Kitty.
Yeah, that's a lot, dude.
They glory holes. Glory holes is Japanese.
Yeah. Bullet trains. Wow.
Big.
Walkman.
VHS.
Yeah, the novel.
It's insane.
It's insane. You would think the English.
I think but it's them. And they're great because they're such a small island nation. They're very my grandfather said very difficult to kill. He would shoot them hundreds they would never die. He said in the war, just keep shooting them, and they run around. He said they'd go over there, they'd hit them with paddles.
Well, I think what you're basically saying is they're just bad shots.
Right.
You keep shooting, but they're just so quick. Like
couldn't do it. Yeah.
Miss me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they would kind of, and they're very, and they're fearless.
Yeah. What kind of white are you?
Mostly German, and then
let's see German. German probably. Let me guess. The watch.
The inventions are going to get bad. Yes, the oven. It's going to get bad.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you're going to crush the game?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to crush the game?
Germans are going to get very bad.
I want to see if you crush the game.
We used all these things in not great ways.
All right.
Grill. Yeah. Bicycles.
That's insane.
We invented bicycles.
Dude, you invented Fanta.
Yes.
That's on there?
Yeah. Fanta.
Wow.
Orange soda, diesel engine. Yeah.
Bicycles is huge. Huge, dude. Airbags.
Yeah.
Gummy bears to me is huge.
That's big.
Automobile.
Come on, look at that.
Wait, I thought Henry Ford did that.
No,
maybe
he just did the assembly line.
Well, who invented the car?
I guess the Germans. Maybe Mercedes-Benz.
No, who really?
Who invented the car?
Yeah, I want to know that. We got to get to the fact.
We invented the Christmas tree as well, by the way. Carl Benz. So he invented the car. That's German.
That's German.
That's
right.
Mercedes-Benz.
That's insane.
Carl Benz.
Wow.